6:50, your Sunrise Smart Start for Wednesday, and breaking developments. 2 people are getting help from the Red Cross here in Rochester after a house fire on West Broad Street this morning.
Officials tell us one resident was awake at the time and was able to see the fire outside. There's no word yet on a cause. We will have updates, so stay with us here on News 8 and on our website, rochesterfirst.com.
Also breaking, one winning ticket for the $1.3 billion Mega Millions jackpot last night. That ticket sold not here. It was in New Jersey. There was one $2 million ticket, though, sold in New York, so be sure to check the numbers. There they are, 7, 11, 22, 29, 38, and 4. Megaplier of 2. The next jackpot will reset, just $20 million, and that'll be drawn Friday night.
And there's still a chance to win if you want to play Powerball. The jackpot for tonight's drawing is $865 million. The popular cash out option is valued at $416 million. That drawing at 10:59 this evening. The search and rescue over in Baltimore has now turned into a recovery mission after the Francis Scott Key Bridge collapsed yesterday morning.
FBI dive teams had been in the water searching for 6 construction workers presumed dead who were on the bridge when it collapsed early yesterday morning. The 2 survivors were pulled from the frigid waters. There were multiple alarms that rang out on the ship after several failed attempts to fix the ship's loss of propulsion and power before the impact. The pilot also issued a mayday call that gave authorities time on the bridge to stop traffic, saving lives. That port, one of the busiest anywhere in the country, will not be open again until all the debris is removed and the water is redredged.
Former President Donald Trump is now hit with yet another gag order as of Tuesday, this time imposed by the New York judge overseeing the trial connected to Trump's alleged hush money payments to former adult film star Stormy Daniels. Now, the gag order came after the former president lashed out at this judge and his daughter on social media. Happening today, Rochester City School District Board President Cynthia Elliott, as well as the outgoing Superintendent, Dr. Carmine Peluso. They'll be holding a press conference at 10 this morning. This comes after Peluso's shocking resignation announcement coming down yesterday afternoon. Peluso officially leaving this summer to run the Churchville Chi-Li Central School District instead. He had taken over at RCSD just before the 2022-23 school year. He has been in the district in some capacity, though, for nearly 20 years. The president of the Rochester Teachers Association weighed in, pointing to recent exchanges between the superintendent and some members of the school board. He adds that he believes it's not leadership that's causing these problems.
And now you have a superintendent, a very competent, good superintendent, who's leaving because some people on the board, not all, but some, are making it impossible for him to hold on to his self-respect and to be able to do the job that he is entrusted with doing.
The school board president says she was hopeful Peluso would stay at least another 3 to 4 years to see out the completion of initiatives that he had helped to start. But she adds she's confident they'll find another great superintendent to fill this job. District officials will share those details again later today at 10 a.m. It will be streamed live on rochesterfirst.com.
In Brighton, police tell us this missing 14-year-old girl was found a day later in the Bronx this week. She was found there alone inside an apartment Monday night. Officers tracked a phone the girl may have been using to get to New York City, saying she's been speaking to someone on an app. She did go to the hospital after she was found to be checked out. She was released, able to come home yesterday. Police are still searching for a person of interest there in New York City. The police chief wouldn't go into many details of what exactly they think happened, as the case is still in the early stages.
To Syracuse now, where police say they have found the remains of a 5-year-old child they believe was beaten to death by her mother back in January. The authorities tell us that mother, Latasha Mott, buried her 5-year-old's body to hide evidence. She's currently charged with manslaughter as well as concealment of a corpse. The remains were found in the woods behind an apartment building, along with some identifying clothing and bedding. Police are also looking for Mott's boyfriend they say may have been involved in this case.
A man will spend much of his life, 25 years to life in prison, after being convicted of a deadly shooting in Rochester from 2021. Prosecutors say 33-year-old Charles Holly shot and killed 29-year-old Devon Wilburn here in the city. At the time, Holly was on parole for robbery. And then for his arrest, almost 4 months after the murder, he led police on a high-speed chase that ended in several crashes.
The controversial battery recycling company Li-Cycle is cutting 10 high-paying jobs from the Rochester area. They claim this will save them about $10 million on payroll. Li-Cycle made this announcement as it continues trying to reevaluate that Rochester hub, draining money quite quickly there. It also announced restructuring leadership, closing on a $75 million investment deal with Glencore. That is a Swiss resource company.
Before you hop in the car, a reminder, today is officially when this starts, the expanded move over law here in New York. This requires every driver to move over and slow down for any car stopped on the side of the road, not just emergency vehicles, tow trucks. This is anyone just pulled over on the side. So slow down and move over. Your sunrise traffic here at 6:55 as we get ready to talk to James and your final forecast. Everything looking okay out there on the main expressways. The view from the west side this morning, the ballpark there. We've got opening day coming up less than a week for the Red Wings. We will check your morning drive again in about half an hour. For now, here is James and that weather for Wednesday.
Yeah, walking out the 50s, light jacket worthy for you this morning. Pretty comfortable. You get away with the hoodie maybe. We are happy about that. Tonight, maybe not so happy as the cold air takes over, falling into the 30s to kick off your Thursday. But sunrise at 7 a.m. How about that? Tomorrow, 6:59.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Right, getting earlier and earlier. Today is the warmest, though, of the next 8 as we head into a nice dry stretch, though. Tomorrow, good amount of sunshine, 40s. Friday, partly cloudy, and then going into Easter weekend there, dry. Maybe a couple of rain showers by early next week.
We could shake off that daylight saving sunrise hangover, get it back in our show one more time. Thank you, James, and thank you for watching us here this morning. Our next update in half an hour.
CBS Mornings is coming up next. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.